Oh, good, it decided to come back. Alright, well, I just took a break there anyway. Oh, well, welcome back to you guys, too. You missed 420. Yeah, I wish I didn't. I was so pissed for a second, because I'm like, if this sits off for like 15 or 20 minutes, I don't want to have to come back tomorrow to do like 30 minutes of this mission. We've got a grand finale here. We're waiting to clean it up. Who are you targeting with that? You gonna put her to sleep in the back? Well, thank you as well, Scar, and I'm still gonna kill you, don't worry. Don't worry, though, Pale Skarn will be murdering some other characters. This is officially Pale Skarn. That's Skarn needs to go out in the shun Skarn. Yeah, so Ghost Trees, this would be a great opportunity for you to use the new lingo you learned today. You need to tell Skarn that he has to go touch grass. You see, because he's been inside for too long. Hold on a second, does Skarn get 2 fire breaths here? My goodness. Some nasty-ass Parmesan cheese breath. It's when you go to the Olive Garden and you don't order anything, but you just start eating those little packets. There you go, well played. That's what he needed to hear, I'm sure. What the fuck is Rexara? Devastatingly powerful to use. Well, that sounds scary. Something, something. Rexara, these nuts. Alright, we'll use the slow characters to come up and stab them. Oh, you get to cast it. Uh-oh. Well, that was scary. Having them shred the cheese directly into your mouth. Oh. Yes, I'd like the salad. Could you just go ahead and hold all the greens and bring me a bunch of the cheese? Ma'am, I don't think we can do that. Yes, you can. I'll speak to the manager. But how can you tell us when you've had enough if your mouth is filled with shredded cheese? Bury me with my milk products. Alright, we're gonna send the king up here. These guys have to pay the king's tax, which is their life, for standing in between me and my shiny prize. Man, we don't need special dances, alright? Just kill them. You're already powerful enough. Let's plug this hole over here. Is Ragnar a legendary weapon? Yes. I did not realize it had limited charges until it was pointed out a minute ago, so I was saving it for the boss. But now that I know I can just run through this level murdering everybody, well, here we are. Oh wow, congratulations, you're level 7 on the last mission. Ah man, your stick broke. Hate it when that happens. There we go. No, 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 don't come down here. He does, he has a spare. I always keep a spare. We got 35 minutes to end these turkeys. I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna tie this plot up, that's all. Ike Rambos charges into the enemy's keep, kills everything, and gets the Fire Emblem before the Chaos God can be released. The end. Okay. Compelling narrative. But it goes on longer than you think? I don't know. It said endgame. I mean, I think that it should go on longer, too. But I was looking at the wiki, I was looking at the chapters. Ike grabs the Fire Emblem and puts it inside the nearest pinball machine. That's how the Black Knight was made. Well, because there is a direct follow-up to this, I am thinking that maybe that explains a bit of it. Maybe something will happen with that. Like, why would I even go over here? I guess I have to. Well, we'll let the bozos handle those guys. Ike's going in, commando style. This is reparation? No, this is called endgame. It's literally called endgame. It doesn't get much more endgamey than that scar. Oh, now you get the double hits. It was that one speed, huh? Yes, it's called Is it? I thought it was called Endgame. What the fuck am I... Oh, yes, it's called Reparation. It is the end game. Okay. Yeah, you're right. And when you right, you ain't wrong. Ooh, do not rescue Scar. Nice bow. Dipshit. It's a multi-stage battle? I mean, I would think so, but I don't know. I mean, I can only imagine that we're going to kill Ashnerd and they're going to release the Chaos Team, and then we have to fight the Chaos Team. I couldn't see this playing out any other way. On hard or lunatic? Oh, there ain't no lunatic option. I didn't get that option. That's unfair. Well, Nazir's about to switch, too. Alright, everybody else just chill. Why does Japan get extra modes? What the fuck? I paid $200 for this game. I want all the modes unlocked. It's only fair. See, I don't know. I don't think that's an excuse. Americans can think the game's too hard, but that's on them if they pick a game type called Lunatic Mode. Is that a crit? Oh, it took him a few breaths. Like a Cheeto stuck in his throat. I'm saying, if you play on a mode called Lunatic, you're not allowed to complain about the difficulty. It's what it's called. Oh my goodness, can you guys hurry up with your horsey animations? I get it. The riders of Rohan ride one final time. The meat blender's about to start spinning. Congratulations. Did you have a nice nap? It'll still bring me great joy to see. He's no Gonzalez, but I suppose he'll do. Man, I see where you're going. We'll get up there. We'll do it. Give him a little bit of taste of that big boy axe. I don't want him to feel left out, that's all. Ike has stolen the limelight. Ike kind of sat on the back burner until maybe like chapter 22, 23. And he has just gone right to the sky. Well, that's the levels we needed. Speed, magic, and then whatever else. We're getting them a little late. Just a little late. All right, Nazir, you chill back here. We'll hope that Ike's enough to handle this guy. Shit. A little sword-on-sword action. 35 strength. He is cooking. He's got quite a bit more than we do. We do have Ragnall. He's got the same range, too. Yeah, it seems like it. Pretty good. Does seem like he might have some power to him, so maybe we want to crank it a little bit here. Bring the boys up. The boys and gals. At least anybody that can actually fight without taking the damage. These are our stone-cold killers rolling up. I don't think Ralph would do anything. The rest can wait. Maybe Nazir would be okay in dragon form, too. Well, this is time to catch your snooze. We got about 6 or 7 turns as they just run in and die on Ike over and over again. It's going to look like a donut of dead bodies around him. He's standing in the center. The suicide conga, right? Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. This, you know what? I'll say this. At least they're not just going to run from us. The fact that they come in honorably is fine. Sounds like a good deal to me, Mikers. I've never heard that term before. I just assumed it was an alcohol. I'll get him, guys. I've got a weapon triangle advantage. Oh, Christ! Oh, my God! As it turns out, he had no advantage. Are y'all dead, or... Come on. You don't need... No, you don't need to come down here. Please. Might be a bit over level. Don't worry, the boss is still going to be a pain in the dick, I promise. But yes, to beat the Black Knight, Ike had to be over-leveled. That got us Nasir. He technically could have done this without that. That's probably my favorite thing about this game. You can either wait out the Black Knight, you can beat him, or you can run. If we had more time, I'd probably look up a YouTube video of the Black Knight running sequence, because that sounds hilarious. Dad Slayer's very low on charges. It's a shame I don't have swords on her, because I could toss her Hot Dog Slayer as a backup weapon. I'm sorry, I guess that is... no, that's Hot Dog Eater, not Slayer. My mistake. It's easy to mix up all these legendary artifacts. Very easy. Figured we'd cut these losers off at the pass, do what we can to get out of here. Hello? Waiting on you. By the time we get up there, Nazir probably will be ready to go. Can't believe I had to fucking wipe out the map, though. I mean, I can, but I can't. Y'all stay back here, that's fine. Ghost trees will stay back here in case they actually need a meat shield. Difficulties in these games are often changed between versions, sometimes for baffling or stupid reasons. Like the lack of insanity mode here. Again, I get if it's like a base game and it's what you have to play on and they don't want it to be that hard, but it's an optional mode. Just leave it in there. You built the damn thing. This game, they were Maniac and added easy. I mean, not that I would have played on Maniac otherwise, but it's just weird. Oh, I see. So, okay, well, that makes more sense. It's not like they thought we couldn't handle it. It's just that it got poor reception. All right. Yeah, we'll take the slow route up here. Well, to be honest, I could see it. I mean, even on playing on normal, there's bullshit deaths. I can't imagine what it's like on hard, let alone Maniac. And we have the pleasure of playing the save states here. Oh shit, he's gonna fly over at us? Uh-oh. What's he doing? What's he doing? Let's stay out of his range. Yeah, we'll definitely stay out of his range. In Japanese, it was normal, hard, Maniac. In English, it's easy, normal, hard. Oh, really? Oh, no, it's in the sequel. Sorry. It's getting late. I'm trying to rush through this a little bit. I don't want to do this the wrong way. Let's kill him. This seems really wasteful to me to have something in the game that's completely optional and then remove it. I mean, if you've already put it in there, just leave it in. Some people will want it. Unless it's restricting in some way or some crap. I should have checked that range. Okay, good. We are out of it. Screw it. I say screw it. I think he's gonna come over at us this way. Let's see what happens. It'd be nice if he just sat up there. Chilled out a little bit. Well, I think this one really stands a chance. They've already softened Ike up enough. You think so? Maybe they're limited on disk space? Yeah, I don't really know what goes into that. I would assume there'd just be profiles for stats on characters. There'd be map profiles. Doesn't seem like a lot of data. Still can't get the kill, huh? You can't do it. It ain't enough. All right, we'll stab him anyway. I will not give Ragnar that honor, Ghost. Yeah, that's probably true. They probably get like a... Well, still... I don't know. So you're going to have multiple difficulties? Not in that sense. No. There might be some paths that are easier than others. Yeah, I guess we should. I keep thinking, like, you don't have to play Lunatic. And Lunatic could, and again, maybe they could not do this, but it could be added as like a, you have to beat it once type of thing. But that's really only an issue when that's your default play. Yeah, no, I know, and it was from a different time. So people were more apt to do practices like that, probably. And this game came out in 2005. It's pretty cool. Played Mafia Definitive on Classic. Difficulty for the achievement had the apparently mimicry of the original game, and I think it partially ruined it for me. The difficulty was just handled really badly. Okay. Because we for no way win fights. Could be. Yeah, so they just thought it hurt the integrity of the game. We're going to see how just tough this guy is. I'm going for him. We'll take out the... Nope, nope. You know what? There was no point to me bringing other characters up here at all unless I was going to heal. Because we can't even hurt him. Well, this just got interesting. It's time to break out those elixirs and hope for some Aether procs. Your father taught you swordplay, did he? Mad King Ash Nerd, I will cut you down with this blade and end your reign of terror. Yeah, well, you don't have to hope. You just get the Aether, so chop him right the fuck down. Woo, baby. All right, end him. Of course, he's going to heal a bunch. But, yeah, no, again, looking at this now, on Lunatic, you might not even be able to kill him, possibly. Like, if they cranked his stats up and Ike is truly the only person who could damage him, then what would you do? That really depends on the game for me, Joe. I used to love doing that, but now I just don't do it on stream. I get distracted too much, I can't focus well, and then, yeah, it becomes frustrating. Oh, there you go, not even a point of damage. Excellent, so good, more I say. At this time of Ascension, it's not enough. Time of Ascension. Map Part 2? Part 2? This dragon is very cool. I think Ike should get that dragon. Now, it is truly over. Play the game again on hard to get the true ending. Ina, stay back. The King's Mount is still alive. That's okay. She's a literal dragon. Is it over? Technically, maybe. Aw, Ina loves Skarn. Well, this iteration of Skarn. Because she too is also Skarn, so that's like self-love. What's going on? His mount is so calm. Ike, let them be. Nasir, what's this all about? I wonder... Oh, you know what? I bet that dragon... Well, you can probably tell at this point was someone she cared about. Maybe a husband? It's her mate? Because he was given to the king, I thought, by the Black Knight. If I read that dialogue right when I was skipping through everything. Yes, the entirely wrong place for it, by the way, Ghost Trees. I was looking for it at the start of stream, and I was like, oh, where was that thing that was posted? Nope, it's not in memes, it's not in general. IRL? Well, it's not so much his difficulty that makes this a weird ending, it's the plot just coming to a grinding stop. Like they stole the Fire Emblem. There was talk of a Chaos God. They were trying to unleash it. Maybe they're trying to wean us off of the idea of the Fire Emblem as a plot device. This sounds really nice, but it's actually like the equivalent of the Atlantis Morissette and the Arms of an Angel song around Christmas time for the ASPCA. Oh, he's back, like the McRib. A song of rebirth? Does that mean he gets to live? We get a happy ending? Who doesn't love a happy ending? I assume all this stuff could be potentially optional, like if we let any of those bozos die. Not that anybody would ever play the Fire Emblem games and have main characters die and then not reload. Maybe they'll accidentally summon the God of Chaos. I want to destroy Chaos. I don't want to play that Final Fantasy spin-off. You're living in a dreamland right there, Ghost Trees. It'd be in 5 parts? Yeah, well, I can only imagine how terrible the writing would be, too. Alright, so this save is probably to transfer to the Wii game. Maybe. No, epilogue, okay. There was more. There was another. Prime me a river castle. They're giving us a combat map, though. I feel a little weird. I haven't played that many of the games, but the 2 that we've played to completion, there's usually like you've got your bad guy who's got a plan and you don't really take him seriously. And you stop his plan, but oh wait, the dragons were orchestrating things behind the scenes and you go fight the fucking ancient dragons and there's some really badass fight that tests you to your limit. And that wasn't really here. It could be that we just were well built for this battle. And this was supposed to feel that way, but I mean, it did not feel to me like the Game Boy games in the end. It felt like the power scaling might have been a little too high, or the enemies just not difficult enough. It is nice to get a happy ending, but still. Man, what a great game. Like you watched any of it as. Get out of here. Brutal's alright. That's fine. I don't know. There's just... It just feels weird. I feel like there should have been like one more chapter. I feel like the dragon god that was puppeteering this loser in his second form or whatever should have opened Chaos Gates. Which, like you said, there's a second form on hard mode, but I feel like that needs to be there for closure on normal mode, too. Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of leaning on. If there's an continuation of the story in Radiant Dawn that wraps everything up, perfection. Like, you're just thinking over things here, too. Like, we don't really get any satisfying ending with the evil bird guy. He's not really evil, he's just ambitious. We don't really see much about the cat people outside of Naruto and Nazir. Or, wait, was it Nazir? No, Naruto. Nazir was a dragon. The whole dragon culture is very, very little. And they did say they're kind of a secluded type. It is nice seeing everybody come out and say their thanks for what happened here. It kind of gives you a reminiscence of the journey. I'm going to go back to the countryside and tell all my friends and family that I fought under you. And by fought under you, I mean sat on the bench for the entirety of the game. This is nice. I like this part of it. I don't think they had something like this in the other game. Or if they did, it might have been just like a quick, like, what happened after. Yeah, right? Ike would have just ran through and murdered everybody. Well, Ghost Trees, I don't want to say that I always time things this way and that I intentionally pulled the internet out for 10 minutes so that we could have a quick break to light it up just like that, but it is a little bizarre that it happened at 4:20 on the dot, and we just happened to finish at the right time. Is that a conspiracy that you want to spiral off on? I leave that in your capable hands. Play Radiant Dawn, never got my closure. If it plays like this game, I'm sure it's a blast. I don't want to go into my full dumbass tirade just yet, because I am trying to skim through the characters here. Marcia was our first technical recruit, too. Oh, and her fucking brother. He can't keep himself out of trouble. Or play SP? Game Boy SP? The heck is the Game Boy SP? What? That's between Game Boy and Advanced, right? It's like Game Boy Color a little bit. I don't know if they have unique games or not. Oh, the small PP. I just like to imagine there's a big line of people waiting to say goodbye here. Oh, the South Park games. Okay. We played the first one, yeah. It was good. A third promotion. That's good. They would have to, because otherwise it would feel so unbelievably stupid to be like, oh, you're an upgraded class? Well, guess what? You're going back to Rinky Dinky Sword Guy. Enjoy. It's tough to make direct sequels with characters. I mean, Ike literally just killed the Mad King by himself without getting touched for a single point of damage. I mean, he waltzed right through the entire level and took 0 damage. So, what bandits will ever stand a chance against him in the next game? None. But we're going to have to suspend our disbelief. Or maybe you'll do something dumb like, oh, he's got insomnia. He lost his skills. He's back to level 1. It's Symphony of the Night. Your fucking badass is Alucard, and then Death comes down and slaps you in the mouth, and all of your items fly out across the castle. Oops. Do you think I could touch the medallion one last time? Absolutely not. Do you know what this thing is? What? I'd like to give you our heartfelt thanks to your parents as well for fulfilling the hopes of your sister and I. We need to know what you're saying. How about some translation? Mordecai stepping in. What's worth? I don't think Ike is the main character in the next game. Oh shit, really? Well, that is actually helpful then. Like I said, they have to come up with a solution to deal with it, because he's freaking powerful. And one of the best part about playing these games is not being powerful and getting good as the time goes on. Seeing that progression. That's really what these games thrive on. He sort of is. I'm guessing he's like a Hector character. He's no Gonzalez, but he'll do. He came to our aid at the end. Sorta. He sorta came to our... You helped the fucking chick in the tower. Damn, maybe I should have let some of these people die. We'd get through the dialogue a lot faster. They're like, gee, Ike, you sure kept 40 people alive in this game. Good God. Yeah, again, keep in mind, all of these characters, not all, but a large portion of these characters could be missable. So it is possible you played through with less than 10 people. I'd imagine we could have beat the game with probably just 3. I had to think about Ileana for a second. I was like, who the heck was that? Well, I guess this is my new home now. I'm king. All right, so everybody's thankful. It's a truly happy ending for all. Ina and her dragon husbando get to go back to the Dragon Isles. I don't know what Nasir's gonna do. I don't know what you thought, but I always trusted you. Except for that one moment when I learned of your deception. I never thought of you as an enemy. Huh? Wow. You defied my prediction. We're sailing off the coast of Phonsis. I said the war would change how you look at things. And yet, here we are. No mischief makers. I gotta think about what we'll play tomorrow. I don't have a... I got a couple options, but I don't know for sure what I want to do. I think honestly, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel would probably be a hoot. Hey, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. No mischief makers. Skarn, do you really like mischief makers? Oh, I can't speed through this one. The war is over. The Crimean people, who suffered gravely during the harsh Dane occupation, have at last regained their freedom. These Crimeans have a saying, "Cry me a river." No matter how harsh the winter, spring will always follow. This popular proverb proves true as the warm winds of change begin to blow across the countryside. The war has left country in ruins, but the people rise from the ashes like a phoenix and take the first steps towards rebuilding their nation. Though once scorned and despised as subhumans, the Lagaz put aside past enmity and come to the aid of their neighbors. Was Roy and Marth coming to the game? I think someone said Marth was in the very first game. Roy was in, what, game 6? Game 7? So never into this game. The games all have different heroes for the most part. Like hooked on phonics. Hell yeah, I could use some of that with my reading ability. Most of the games have their own isolated word. It feels like they pair a few of them together, right? Like 6 and 7 were paired, this and Radiant Dawn were paired. For the two games just mentioned, Ghost, they're just generations usually. But otherwise, I think they're not even in the same universe. It's like, nah, here's a different story in a different land. 4 and 5 are sequels, okay. Well, that's a good number of them are put together then. Don't worry, we get a little bit more dialogue as. You know, I gotta be up in like 7 hours. I'm so tired I can fall over. Well, you gotta have the brother and sister ending, though. Now that we're king, right? We wiped out an empire and took a castle. That means I'm the king now. I'm like Simba coming back into the Pride Rock. You kill Scar, it's good to be king. Mad King Ike. It has a nice ring to it. All he would have had to have done is touch that fire emblem. Hey, have a good night, Joe. I don't like that they took away the ability to speed through. I was actually reading most of it. I hate this slow text because I finished the part we're on and like my eyes just... I feel like it's stop and go traffic. The Gadar. We never did find out who Alinea is, did we? She was the only one who could sing to the Galdar. Well... You know, you can skip on a lot of things. Oh, no, you're talking to something else. Never mind. False alarm, you hacked. I was ignoring you. Oh, that's right. We didn't actually get to recruit this guy. We couldn't find out why the Black Knight listened to him either. He was like the emissary from Baganon. Adelina founded my homeland of Baganon. Well, it's convenient that you showed up right as we came with this question, hey? The true heir of Atlina. Was it the Black Knight? Sanaki Krish Atlina. None other than the Apostle herself. Oh, okay. That was the little anime child from Baganon that everyone listened to, the voice of God. See you later, Sephirin. I hate you for not letting me jump the dialogue. I hate you so much, video game. Words do not suffice. They're like, we just really don't... We know we've given you this option for 99% of the game, but this last percent, you're going to sit here. You're going to sit here and you're going to marinade. I still want to know who the Black Knight is. That's great. I'm glad you're at a lack of words. Me too. I am the Orange Knight, very citrusy. He's a 5-minute epilogue. Well, we didn't recruit this one, so the recruited characters probably get 10-minute epilogues, sure. Whoa, look, it is speeding up for us. Hey, just get it a more readable speed. Hello, Eric J. Fields. Going back to being a simple mercenary. Thank you. It was all for that. It's kind of a nice song this way. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. Commander, may I have a minute? No! No! Oh my goodness. The fastest way to turn me off to the ending of your game is to have a 30-minute exposition that you can't skip through naturally. Yeah, just 5 minutes of your time. I mean, there's a lot to resolve, but you probably should have done a little bit of that as we went. Maybe they'll just let us skip the Titania one. They're just... Okay, here we go. Your story, the everyday mercenary who becomes a hero, will awaken ugly appetites and ambitions in many. It will be the cause of strife and discord through the land. I'm certain Ashnard saw the truth in this. In a way, Ashnard, dreams may have been fulfilled. The seeds of war have indeed been sown across the continent. It appears your trials are just beginning, my gallant young hero. I told you guys we were only at like the 3rd point tonight. There's plenty left. May the goddess ride with you. Yeah, you fucking thought, Az.
What's wrong? Everyone's waiting to see you.
I'm nervous. I've spent my whole life in hiding. It's just no one ever taught me how to rule a kingdom. I don't think I'm ready to be their queen. I don't think I'm ever really going to be ready.
What's the matter with you?
Ike, stop it. How can
Did anyone teach you how to hire mercenaries?
No, but that's not the same.
How to win back lost allies? How to win back your lost kingdom?
That's different.
No, it's not. You've done such an amazing job, and I think you always will.
I see.
All right. Come on. We'll do this together.
Fingerless gloves.
Thank you, my Lord Ike.
My lord.
I am so blessed to have met you.
And so it was that in the spring of the year 646, Valencia Rydell Crimea saw peace return to her homeland. In the years to follow,
Now they save that for off-screen Ghost. It gets real raunchy.
Hero Ike spread across the land and inspired the songs of many a wandering troubadour.
Oh, Ike, a minute of your time real fast? That sounds like credit music. There you have it, guys. Whew. All right, that was a lot to take in at the end. And y'all know how I feel about copious amounts of dialogue. It's a little rough for me. However, ending aside, which the ending was not bad. You heard my complaints a minute ago. The ending was not bad. I wanted a little more. A little more elevation to the bad guy, other than I'm mad and now I've died. It sounds like perhaps what they're trying to play here is maybe he was in fact controlled by some sort of madness from maybe from the Fire Emblem, I don't know, from Chaos. And his plan was just to fuck shit up so the world goes into turmoil, maybe for some greater goal that will appear in the next game. But it feels a little weird. Maybe all the living characters get a post-credit scene each. God damn it. Well, we ain't seeing it if that's the case. We're 12 minutes past the end of stream. I gotta be up early as heck tomorrow, because I'm going kayaking. Sorry, not sorry. We'll get a quick summation here, because this game was about a 6-day game. We spent a lot of time with this one. Had a lot of fun. I love these games. I know they're not everybody's favorite to watch. There's lots of talking, there's lots of tactics, but for me, they're a super fun time. The nights just absolutely melt by. It's always a blast to play Fire Emblem, or mostly strategy games as a whole. We will get back to our normal stuff tomorrow. There will still be a stream. Kayaking is early. So, yeah, I don't know what we'll play. I kind of want to play Brotherhood of Steel. I don't know if that'll actually be good or not. It's definitely a meme game. It's notorious for being like the worst Fallout game ever made. If that doesn't happen, we'll just do some short stuff. I want to do an Oblivion playthrough this month at some point before Horror Month. And other than that, we'll do some shorter things. Gonna have fun. Oh, I love kayaking. It's gonna be a blast. All around, though, just get my thoughts out on this game before we tie it down. Very fun. Very reminiscent of the Game Boy Advance games, which were amazing. Absolutely adored them. Very good characters. I enjoyed all of the characters throughout the story. There were none that I was just like, oh, just get this dude out of here. Like, it was tough for me to pick who I wanted to bring along, which is a good sign. The story itself was very cool. There was a lot going on with it. I feel like they needed a little more time at the end to tie it together, and they probably realized they were getting, 30 chapters in at 40 hours, which comparatively to the Game Boy Advance games that came before, which is a good chunk longer. I think it was like, 10 hours, 15 hours longer? I don't know if there were any non-Game Boy Advance games in between. There might have been, but what can you do? Don't fall in the water. I'll have a life vest on, and I can swim well. Only has the reputation it has because Fallout people have standards and Baldur's Gate people don't. Well, maybe we'll play it then. It would definitely be a change of pace. But yeah, so we'll see what we end up playing tomorrow. I'm going to get out of here. Usually I'd let us see the end of the credits, but just because it's running so late tonight, I'm going to drop them off here. Can I hit start? No. So we'll have to just pretend there's nothing afterwards. There's a fair chance we'll play the sequel as well on stream, but not for some time. Like I said, I really like this game. There's a lot of Fire Emblem games I'd like to play, but there's a lot of games I'd like to play in general. I like video games. They're fun. So we'll find some fun video games tomorrow. Guys, thank you for joining me along the journey. It has been an outstanding time. We'll catch you all tomorrow, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Until then, be safe, everybody.